Good afternoon. Yeah, I've not just saw the performance, which I've not seen that in China. I saw this in UK. It's my great pleasure to be here because I'm on a delegation from China government. There is a China and the UK Internet roundtable discussion, which is being held today. And before I came here, I told David, it's been a long time since I chat with our overseas members. Is it possible that we can invite our Alibaba members in UK and have a discussion? I want to hear the requests, the complaints, the suggestions from our members. And actually, 2 weeks ago, I was traveling around China. I went to Canton, I went to Beijing, and I also went to Shanghai, visiting a lot of Chinese Alibaba China members. And I got a lot of very great suggestions from them. Some of the members say, Jack, we know that you're going to UK. Is it possible to send our message to the UK Alibaba members that he said, we used to sell things to Europe. Now we want to buy things from Europe. We want to buy things from UK. Is it possible that Alibaba encouraging the European SMEs to sell SME products to China? So this is, when I first heard about it, I think, well, maybe one or two. But later I found among the 5 members which I talked to directly, 4 of them said, could you help us to get more supplies in UK to sell to China? Because of the China economy, because of IMB, all that thing, the Chinese companies have more cash in hand and they want to do more importing than exporting. And so I don't want to forget this message, so before my talk, I give you this message. If any UK SMEs want to sell things to China, Alibaba would be very happy to do that. And now Alibaba China, we have more than 100 million page views per day, visits from China every day. So that means we are getting more and more attention from China SMEs community. Alibaba's being, this is number 9 years. Next year is our 10-year anniversary. In the past 9 years, most people say internet will be in big trouble in China. China cannot have e-commerce because China does not have the infrastructure for internet, for e-commerce. China does not have the trust record. China has a problem in payment, and Chinese business people want face-to-face talk. They focus more on guanxi than the internet. And we do not believe that kind of assumption. And for 9 years, because we have nothing to, we could do, we have no choices since we already ride on the back of the e-commerce. So we've been persisting for 9 years in China. People say there's no trust record, we build up AliTrust. People say there's no payment, we build up the Alipay. Today Alipay is the largest online payment in China. And we also launched, till now we have 7 companies. Alibaba B2B, which today has more than 80% market share in China. And Taobao is our C2C site. We compete with eBay. When eBay came to China, they have 90% market share. We have 5% market share. After 4 years of competition, we become 95% market share. Today, everybody say, how can you compete with eBay? Their money, they are like, at that time, like 8.5 billion US dollars market cap, right? And we are almost, we have about 86 billion. We are almost nothing. So after 4 years, we proved China has its own way of e-commerce. So now we have close to 70 million users using our C2C sites. And Alipay, which today also crossed over 72 million Alipay users using Alipay as a standard. We also have like 85% market share on online payment. And we launched AliSoft because a lot of SME, they do not have the software to do e-commerce. And they use piracy, or they use still taking notes by paper, giving people payment and finance. So we launched AliSoft, which we encourage $1